with San Francisco. And if we zoom in, you can see that these buildings, these buildings are not normal. They don't look normal at all. You can see that there are cubes under there. The cubes have all been reorganized. You can come over here and you see there's something wrong with that building too. Everything looks a little bit odd. It looks very odd. And is it supposed to look that way? No, it's not supposed to look that way. Not in the single least bit. But there's something going on. It's this is the live San Francisco webcam is what it is. And we're going to look over there. This is part of a video footage that we have documented. And hello, Applebrooks, honey. Let's look at that. It isn't right. It's not right under any stretch of the imagination. You know what would really be better if I would if I could take, what did I do with that? I just now shrunk that. Oh, I shrunk the video down. Let me see where it's at. What's it called? It's called SNA Cubes. I want to bring that into the good evening, everyone. I'm going to bring it over here into the Microsoft project. So yesterday we looked at the cubes. We looked at some faces that just did not look right. There was something wrong with their faces. There was. Didn't look right at all. And it wasn't right. It wasn't. Something very, very strange had occurred to the people's faces to the point where they did not even look human. Did not look human. Let me see if I can, I found it. Found it. Let me highlight it. I got to click on it and open it up. I want to show you it. We're going to look at it in more detail. We're going to slow it down. We're going to drag it because we can. So this is what San Francisco is supposed to look like. Hello, Carol, honey. This is what San Francisco is supposed to look like. You can see it right here. It's a nice cityscape, nice city landscape, to say the least. The buildings are all intact. You can see them right here. You can see the steeple, the solidness of the buildings. They look perfect. They look perfect. Good evening. They look absolutely perfect. Until, let's just drag this. We're going to drag it. We're going to drag it, you all. So, the cars are going down the road. Okay, everything looks fine. It's going, everything is fine until, well, I've already seen something happen. Did you see the shift happen? Watch what happens. It looks fine until we start moving and you see cubes start coming out. The cubes start taking off parts of the building. How is that possible? You got to ask yourself, how is it possible that the cubes can take off part of the building? Look at it. See it? It's not just that building. It's these other buildings too. They have no cubes inside of them, but then I move it and then the cubes automatically appear. Look at the tower over here. Like that. Then like this. Then like that. Look. No! It's not normal. This is not normal. And this is way beyond. This is truly way beyond it's satellite interference. No. It is way beyond satellite interference. These cubes, they're all accounted for. I can assure you, every single cube in this whole entire thing is accounted for. Hello, Al honey. Every single cube that was originally in its spot, they moved to a different spot to do something to the structures that they were at. Yeah. It did. They all did. And there are some silhouettes of buildings that were there. Let me turn on my one light over here. I didn't turn this one light on. Yeah, I did, but I didn't turn it on bright enough. Let me see it. See, I got it on there? Okay, I got it on there. I want to have it bright. I want to be in the light. I want to be of the light is what I want to be. Like he is of the light. So let's get it, you all. So let's look at this. Here's the buildings right here. This one, it's it's like Tetris, and it could be like Minecraft. If you play Minecraft, maybe you stack blocks and stuff up on the building like that. This is what they were doing at the WeWork building in Tennessee. It was. Let's just watch this one section. Go back a little. Okay, it's fine. See what it's doing. It's doing its thing. It takes blocks from other buildings. It kind of reminds me of Minecraft. I mean, see, it's all together now. It even takes cube squares from the sky. You ever see the NASA products? When you're looking at the NASA products and there are like cubes that are on there, you can have like a red cube, a white cube, or something like that, and it shows up and it looks like it's part of the background of NASA. Same thing's happening to this. And the cubes are real. So there's something much more that's going on. Oh, thank you. Well, I like to dress nice now. I do. My life has just begun. I got a new life with this solar eclipse. It has fell straight into my natal chart at the degree that is good for me. Really good for me. Really good. So yeah, I'm going to flow with that energy. I'm going to ride that energy wave, and so are a lot of other people. They are. So let's look at this. Okay, now we have it. We got it. My right ear is burning. Somebody's not saying something nice about me. When my right ear burns, somebody isn't saying something nice or thinking something nice. When my left ear burns, it's good. But the right ear, that's fine. That's fine. Let me do this. Let me get it going, you all. We can get it. Okay, here we go. Oh, I got to put it on there. Let's look at it. It is quite fascinating, and it's nice to look at. It's really it's neat. It's really, really neat to see. Wish I could zoom it up a lot better. Somebody got their comments deleted by our Applebrooks honey. You got to be nice on here. You really do. Because you want to, yeah. Okay, look at that. If you look at the buildings below too, if we can zoom up on the buildings below, like down here. If I could quit moving your camera, Gina. Hold on. Well, I'm not sticking it in the one thing. Let's look at this. Okay, watch these. See even the buildings below, how they move. The cubes. These cubes even come from the buildings below, and they put themselves. This is another world. It literally is the digital world. It's the digital world, and it's like wild. It's so wild, you all. This is where some of our favorite videos. So look at those cubes. Let's zoom up on it. If you play Minecraft, then this looks really familiar to you. I'm just telling you, it looks really familiar to you if you play Minecraft. Okay, we're just going to zoom it back down. Get myself something to drink. Gina, you always get yourself something to drink. Well, I talk a lot. And I got my little baby Rosie up here. Okay, let's look at that. See, it looks like there is a building taking place, and if we were to zoom up on here, there is an invisible outline that these cubes fit in, but they're taking themselves out of that outline. They are. Let's see if we can I don't like to try to. Let me try to see if I can do this. Okay, let me see it. Okay, let's do it. See, okay, they're all complete. They're all complete. Now they're moving. Okay, look. It's wild. It's so wild. We're going, the landscape shifted. The landscape literally shifted. What it did, it shifted up the whole cityscape from over here to there. Let me see if I can show you like how it moved on us, because it did. See what it did? It goes from here, it's deconstructing it, and then boom, it's all normal. You wouldn't know. There are some who feel like the Matrix is falling apart. Some people feel like that it is falling apart. Now let's look over here at some of these. Let's zoom up. I like this one right here. This looks really neat because it looks like the cubes are hard at work, or the pixels. I really probably should watch that movie Pixels, because it would probably have some insight on this. Okay, everything is normal. Here we go. There they go. This is not normal activity. It's not due to interference or something like that. No, there is truly something happening in this realm. Look at that. Huh. And see, that shifted too. That structure right there was the building, is the steeple like. See? It's that steeple. So we're doing like this. We're doing this. If you're just tuning in, welcome y'all. Hit that like button and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Yeah. The Matrix is falling. Yeah. It is a time of great change. It's a time of great change and all of that. It is. It's a time of great change. Pixels, is that the name of the movie, Al? The movie was called Pixels. Why did you have to ask yourself, why did they make a movie called Pixels? Okay, so this camera is a camera that pans around the cityscape. Okay, now we get to see it again. We get to see it again. This camera is panning, so let's look at it again. Look at that. It's like some structures are more affected than others. It seems like, well, the higher they're up, of course, the higher they are, the more you're going to notice them. You are. And if we come over to this area, let's put you back together. Excuse me. See, that tower totally disappeared. This tower right here, that one in the center, it's going to totally disappear. They're going to make sure it's totally gone. You know, it reminds me of like how what if it could literally, if you were living in this world, truly, if you were living in this world and this thing collapsed, you wouldn't have anything. You wouldn't have a thing. Look how tall up these got. You got that tall. Look how they jumbled them together. It's like, wow. That is so wild. This is the outline of one of the buildings right here. If I can like see it right there. Let me see what happens in the inverted mode. Oh, okay. See the outline right there? The outline is right here. This is the outline of one of the buildings. The cubes that belong in this building, the pixels, those pixels went over here. You now ask yourself, how come it looks like that? How on earth is that possible? Well, you know that when we saw the people yesterday and their faces didn't look normal, and we saw lines going down through their face, and then the colors were blended in, and sometimes the pixels showed up on their faces, and they really didn't look real. They didn't. They did not look, why does it seem taller than the other buildings? Because they're building on it. They don't, see, it's got, this is where the cubes go. They go in that little section right there. But they have been shifted over to this area, and this does not have a pattern for them to go into. It doesn't. So let's look at like that. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We're looking at these strange cityscape, which is a landscape, but it's a cityscape. We're looking at it. Now, that's what we got to do. We got to look at it. Let's get to where it had its body. Okay, there it was right there. When the cubes leave that, when the cubes exit that, all you see is a clear outline of where these pixels used to be. That should not be happening. It really should not be happening unless, well, it is another world. It's a digital world that we're looking at. It truly is another world. It's another reality. And in that, on that camera, there's people, there's buildings, there's water. It looks so real. It's kind of like the holodeck. It's like on Star Trek when you go take a vacation on the holodeck. You walk in and it looks like that. It's all real. The people are real. You can interact with them and stuff. You can have a real experience on the holodeck. But once you exit that world, then you're in your own world. So they really are another world. There's worlds within worlds is really what it is. Worlds within worlds is how you have to look at this. Now, what if, let's just ask ourselves this question. Okay, we're looking at this like that. What if our world is like a holodeck? What if it is? What, even though we're having a real world experience. But what if we are in some kind of a matrix world like this too? And we're looking to see, I'm looking at this one and say, well, this must be a it's a different world because these pixels and things are rearranging. And the cityscape is like disappearing. But that happens on our end too. Could you imagine standing next to somebody and you start seeing them in the real world pixeling out and fading out? Well, you have shape-shifting people who do that. But still, it just makes me think outside the box. Yeah, I don't have a limiting belief system. I don't. I can think outside the box and I can say, well, what if this world that we live in, what if in that world, through the digital world, they're looking back here and this is happening in our real world, even though this is through the media. I really like how they did this one right here. It looks really cool. It's all solid color. It really is. It's a solid color right there. And I know this is kind of hard to fathom, but if you think outside the box like that, it kind of sort of does make sense. It does. We're going to figure this thing out one day completely. We'll have all the answers. Maybe not in this lifetime, but maybe we will. Because if that matrix completely falls down and the veil is lifted, and we'll see things as they truly are, that might be a sight to see. It truly might be a sight to see. And then we would see the humans and the non-humans. See, okay, let's look at this. Okay, let me see. I tried to zoom up on it. I really will. I could do it. Okay, I wanted to go down here also. How they did what they did to this cityscape and replaced all that stuff in it. It is really stretching it out. And then it's normal. Then it's normal. This is what it looks like normal. Until it starts glitching. Until it's really glitchy. It's all discombobulated. Discombobulation override right there. Totally. Totally. Because this is normal now. Okay, now, okay, we can see it. Right there. It's wild. It's so it's so fascinating because it's the cubes don't disappear, they just reorganize themselves. And I know if you have like regular TV with an antenna or something, let's see, look, it's all normal. It's all normal. It's all normal. Let me flip this back around and hello. If you're just tuning in, welcome. It's nothing weird. Um so many souls stagnating. What world is that? That is the world that we live in. San Francisco. That's the world we live in. It is. I put some more pictures up there. Does that look nice? We live we live in this world. It's pretty cool. I think I'm going to do the whole ceiling in pictures. Let's do it just like that. It's my own little space. Boom, with the observatories and stuff like that. But these things are coming down from the sky at the observatories. Yeah. Let me hit this. Let me flip it back around. Stagnation, stagflation. We got stagflation. That's the worst thing you want to have is stagflation because that is not good at all. We're looking at the San Francisco landscape and they're really, it looks fine right now. Right now, they're all good. I wonder, you know when sometimes you may get confused all of a sudden, or you have let's think about this. Suppose you're thinking about something and you're getting ready to say something. Then all of a sudden you can't even remember what you were going to say. You can't even remember it. And then it comes back to your mind. What if in that instant of time, in the instant that you think that, what if this is happening to you? You're glitching out. What if you're glitching out? What if I'm glitching out? When you have something right on your tongue and you're going to try to think of what to say and you can't think of the words, what if you're glitching out like this? What if this effect that's happening like on the cameras, which is so easily seeable, is happening to us when we aren't able to get the words out and stuff? Maybe our programming, our reality, our nature, if you lived in this world, it's just getting a little discombobulated. What if it is? Okay, then everything turns normal. Then you can remember. Then you become, the Mandela effect is a glitch. Yeah, then you become however you're supposed to become. Yeah, let's look at Rosie, honey, for a moment. Take a little Rosie, cute little face break. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's our little baby, Rosie. Yeah, we had a little Rosie. Al, honey, does that give you an idea? Um, what give you an idea, Al? The video, the pictures, yeah. Oh yeah, Applebrooks, honey, had to get rid of people because they weren't too nice. They weren't. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's great. So let's think around. So when you feel like you're glitching, man, think I can't remember. What if we are glitching? Because now see, this shows up a lot. If you see this, the Comcast connection is failing us again. They always say failing us again. Stars on the ceiling. Yeah, I thought about that. I really did think about that. They have, well, if I made my ceiling dark, of course, you can have stars up on the ceiling. It'd be pretty nice. I thought about that today. I did. I can make it happen. I can, if I want. I can make it happen. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. See, oh, I hope this is the, I really hope that this is the one where the bird is flying. Then it turns into a square. I hope this is the video. I really do hope it is. Because it looks like a green screen. It does. Let's look at this. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, now get ready to watch it. Let me drag this down. Let me drag it down. Rosie, honey, what you doing over there? Oh, you a little baby. Let's see you, Rosie, honey, for a second. We want to look at your little cute face. Oh, okay. You trying to go to sleep, Rosie? You're a baby, honey. You are. You're a little baby. Her's a little baby. Yeah, her's a baby. Her's got to go to sleep. Yeah, her does. You go on, Rosie. You can do it. You can. You're a little tired baby. Yes, you are. Okay, we saw a little bitty baby Rosie. Okay, we got to get back to it. We got to get back to it. We do. We're going to look at here. What was, okay, this is coming up. Yeah, this is coming up. So let's get to it. Okay. Oh, okay. Look how it's happening. Okay, see that there are, watch the telephone pole. I think this might be it. Watch it. Parts of the pole. They even take parts of the river and they cut it into the pole, is what they do. Okay, watch it. See that? See if we can zoom up. There is also, let's see what this looks like in the invert. See if we can see. I can't really zoom the screen up when it's in video mode. Okay, see, that's the cubes, what they're doing. Okay, they're doing that right there. Now, let's continue. Yes, our little baby. She's a little baby. She's a little big girl. She's a big girl. She's growing up. Okay, let's look at it. Let's look. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. If you're just tuning in, don't forget to hit that like button. Okay, look, see here see, look at the pole. Also, look over here at the one building. That building's got, see, the cubes are showing up over there. They took part of the sky. They will take part of the sky from any area. They'll take a part of the sky. They'll take a part of the water. And I do apologize for showing it like this until I can get used to the new OBS Studio that I have on here, because I had to totally uninstall mine. It just quit working on the day before the eclipse. It didn't want to work no more. It thought, I don't think it's not going to work anymore. That's fine. Okay, so let's look at this. So we got these over here. Okay, look at them. It actually displaced this telephone pole right here. It made a duplicate of it right here. That's what it did. Look at all the pixels they put around it. What I think it's doing, it is like learning. These pixels are learning or something, I guess. Maybe this is a world for them to live in. Oh, okay, you all. Now we got a big semi coming through, and the semi, there's something wrong with the semi, becomes invisible. Totally invisible. Who are they? I don't know who they are. I don't. The semi was really cool looking. If you're just tuning in, welcome. It's really cool. Let's go back. See, notice how they automatically, oh, well, we have to do this because if we show this, then this is going to happen. How on earth can you make a semi disappear? How can you? Well, just like this. You can make a semi disappear. I want to get it really good. I want to get it really good. I want to take the maximum frames back. Okay. First, you start off with the telephone pole. You do. You just get those pixels going in this virtual world. Then in comes the semi. And it's half of it's missing. It's half missing. They got the pixels all over the place with this semi. They do. Look at that. The tire is like faded out down there. It looks like a cement truck, I guess. You can see they got the colors on it, but the part of the truck is invisible. That should not be. Even if it's pixels, you shouldn't have a part of the truck that is invisible. Has it anything to do with the Philadelphia Project? I don't know about the Philadelphia Project. What's going on with the Philadelphia Project? I've never really looked into it. I've heard of the Philadelphia Project. I have. Hmm. The Final Destination movie? Is there something like that? Your city changed so much in a short amount of time? Oh. Someone is mixing up digital space, the gatekeeper. Okay, my spirit can resonate with your comment. It does resonate with your comment. Someone is messing up, let's read this, the digital space. Something is interfering with time and space. There was something that happened in San Francisco. There was like some Navy ships, a Navy ship that was out in the water, and they were supposed to launch a rocket or something at a certain position in the sky at a certain time, while somewhere inside the city or something, they too were supposed to be doing something. They were supposed to be doing some type of an experiment, I guess, to open up something. You ever hear about that? I can't remember what it was. It's been quite a long time ago. Um, it's a good thought. You could do that in a simulation. How would you know if any of it is real? It's right, Matt. It was when they made a military ship disappear. Oh my goodness. When they returned, some of them were actually stuck halfway in the hull of the ship. Oh, we got to read that comment again, Carly, honey. Y'all, we're going to read Carly's comment. This reminds her of the Philadelphia experiment. So this right here, we're going to flip it around. So according to Carly, the Philadelphia experiment is when they made a military ship disappear with soldiers on board. When it returned, some of them were gone and some of them were actually stuck halfway in the hull of the ship. Oh my gosh. It's like reminds me of Star Trek when they get in those transporters, and if they're not tuned the right way, their body don't fully do whatever it does to get into the other dimension. Oh, wow. That is wild. That was a time shift. Wow, Al. So this is wild. So look at it as it moves. It's like this. It's like that. It's like that. Still moving. Still, there's somebody in there, but he doesn't look real. He doesn't look real. He looks like a stick person. See him in there? His face is square. He doesn't look like a real person. He doesn't. What does he look like? Well, I can't even see him on the inside. He doesn't look real. He's see-through. Let me do this. See-through. And this truly was. Now see, part of it's already materialized. Yeah, a cardboard man. They have been guilty of doing things like that. They really have. And the telephone pole. The telephone pole right here, well, it's literally has blended in with the sky. I really hope that this world we're living in is not all an experiment. What now really? What if we really are living in a matrix and the matrix is programmed? We each have a program, a programmable life. You have a programmable life. When you step into this place called Earth, your life is pre-programmed based on how you want it to be. Really? Based on how you want it to be. Well, that would work really well with fortune telling and psychic readings and all of that kind of stuff, all that kind of stuff, because perhaps they can type into the programming. Maybe they can hack the system. Maybe they can. But maybe you made an agreement when you came here. You want to sign a soul contract and stuff. You wanted to have this experience when you came to Earth. That sounds like the holodeck because you can literally tune in on the Star Trek. Put just what you want. And there it is, everything you want. You can do that with virtual reality, with the headsets now. You can do it in the video games. You can do anything you want in the video games. Anything. You can have the life that you want in the video games. You can. So let's get back to this because we're watching this right here. We are. So part of the ship, part of the boat, it's not a boat, part of the truck. Part of the truck is missing. It is missing. It's getting it's putting itself back together. It is. Let's just focus on the whole, the front of it. It's still got parts of it that's missing. The back of it, it's coming together. The big cement part is coming together. This could have something to do with time and space. It could. There could be a rip in time, a ripple in time. Let me stretch this thing out down here a little bit more. Where are we at? Because I don't want to go that slow. I really don't. Let me see. Let's look at it. You can see the cityscape, and this cityscape, it's all been leveled out now. The cityscape has been leveled out. There are no tall buildings. I don't know where parts of the tall building went. Probably some tops of the tall building. They could have got shifted over into here somewhere also. Maybe the Transformers, other dimensions. I like that, Heather. You made your soul contract. Well, some people do remember it. Some people remember their past lives also. There's a thing called past life regression, but you go in it and you remember your past lives, but I don't know, that might mess you up. It might. Okay. Oh, see, let's just read it like this. If you see this, the matrix connection is failing us again. Not the Comcast connection. The Comcast, we're casting it. Well, how do you say that? We're casting the images. If you see this, the matrix connection is failing us again. We got a glitch in the matrix. Aw, thank you, Regina. Yeah, you got a glitch in the matrix. Okay, but we're in luck. We're in luck. They're going to get it fixed. They have got to get it. Wait, what happened? Gina, I went way too far back, you all. We got to get back to where we see the truck. Bring in the truck. Bring in the clowns. There ought to be clowns. Don't worry, they're here. Okay, here we go. We're going. Okay, we see the cars. These vehicles are doing great. They made it. They are intact for the matrix, if you think of it like that. In this world, this literally is a world. I'm not going to say that this is not a real world, because it is a real world. No matter what sense you want to look at it is. There's vehicles and stuff, and everyone in that is picking up the vehicles and stuff, they truly do exist in that world. They do, even though it's from a camera. They exist in a sense of existence, whether it be, physical digital or what? They appear physical, they feel physical, even if they were things in it. Yeah, okay, so we got the truck. And we got some more vehicles going. They're going. Okay, now they're setting still. If you think about, you can even program like what you want your temperature to be and stuff like that. I think in video games, if you want it to rain, if you don't want it to rain and stuff. Yeah, we could really be onto something right here. If you're just tuning in, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and if you don't mind subscribing, that's great. We're very happy to have you. Okay, we're zooming out. We are zooming out, and part of the water is partially gone. The pavement. They're trying to get some more color in the pavement. They really are. We're only we're only 2 minutes into the video, and you can see the connection has failed them again. It looks really nice right here. It does. It's San Francisco. The San Francisco, but they had a lot of glitching. Okay, if you're just tuning in, welcome. Yeah, you love Earth. Earth is a nice place to be. We live on this Earth, so what's not to like about it? That's right. We got to make the best of it. We got to enjoy it. We do. Now let's flip it. Let's get it going. Okay, it's getting ready to glitch. It's going, there it goes. It's glitching again. And what's really interesting about this is like up here, there's a line that goes straight down. I know you can't see it. And if you think, why is this woman using her cell phone? Because I'm trying to, I have to relearn the new platform on the OBS Studio because my other one, I had it down pat. But this one on here, it has a longer learning curve to it. And I have to learn how to navigate it. I don't know how to do the imaging on the OBS Studio with just a video up on my monitor. We learned yesterday how to do a window capture so we could watch the lightning strikes with that a little at a time. That's what we got to look at. Okay, now let's look at this right here. You can see it. You can see there's some cubes on the buildings and stuff like that. And so we're going to go. It's time to go. We got the pixelations that are occurring. Let's watch the telephone pole because that's nice to look at. It's got some notches in it. It does. It's got some parts to it that shouldn't be there, but they're there. Look at that. They literally took a shadow of the pole and they put it right there. They literally put it right there. Sometimes in the sky, you can see this like in the sky. You can. With your own eyes. So look at it. Look, I don't know where this blue came from the sky. This is a really pretty blue, but it came from the sky. Look at that. Does it look like Minecraft to you? What if we are inside Minecraft? You know how you can play Minecraft for free, more or less? Why are they encouraging people to play Minecraft for free? Because you build inside of there. Inside of a Minecraft. We could be inside of a Minecraft game. Who was it? Neil Tyson Gross, whatever his name was. Neil Grossi Tyson, whatever his name was. He said, you could be on a computer board. You could be in a video game that someone is playing. Yeah. So many people play. What if they're playing is what's keeping this world into existence and or other people's worlds in existence? What if it is? But I think in those games, you're just doing your gardens and you're just building things and stuff. But in the other video games, who knows what's going on? Who knows what's going on? But that looks really cool right there if you look at it. I can't really see that shade of blue anywhere. I don't know where they got that shade of blue at all. I don't know where they came up with that block. It could have came from another screen another scene and it traveled over into this scene. It could have, it really could have. Came for another scene and it brought it into this scene. See? It's like a little wild. Look at that. A little wild. Oops. Then it went normal. Look at that. It's funny. It is because it's just normal now. But it is kind of funny if you look at it. And it does. It's like there's building taking place. But there's a glitch. Obviously, there's a glitch in the building. This thing right here has now got the telephone pole. Where's the telephone pole? Right here. Has now got one invisible telephone pole here and another one. So it's doubling. It's making 3 dimensions. Are we supposed to have 3 dimensions? This is really cool right here. Then it went back to normal. If you're just tuning in, there's something wrong with the landscape, the cityscape here on this live webcam. And it does raise many questions as to what truly is going on. It does. A lot of questions. There's a lot of unknowns. There is, even in this world that we live in. But then, somebody knows. Somebody knows about it. Okay, so let's just read this. If you see this, the matrix connection is failing us again. Let's just substitute that with the matrix. Or the Minecraft connection is failing us again. We're sorry for it. What if, how this says live feed from Mercy, San Francisco. What if this live feed was actually somebody playing a video game live with lots of other people, and this was the results? And that's what we were viewing. We were viewing the game that they were playing. My nose is itching. Yeah, what if that was it? Viewing. Oh, yes, this is perfect. This is the bird. This is where the bird appears as a cube. And then when it hits a certain point on the gray screen, it turns into an actual bird. This is the video right here. You want to see this. Y'all get to tune in, give the video a thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button because we're going somewhere with this. Yeah, I like it. I like it because this was big time. This something's going on. Let me get this one light out of the way because this light might interfere with our viewing. Okay, we're going to get it. Watch it. Okay. So here's the screen. It's all gray. Now we don't have no city, no nothing. Now we just got a gray surface. But it's still live. It's still live. Okay, you can see maybe where the water would be down here. You can. I think this is the bird. I hope it's the bird one. Okay, they're bringing in some water. They're bringing some water in for us. You can see it. Looks like some other things are starting to come into view on this gray screen. Okay, they're building. They're trying to bring it together. They are. Oops, up. The matrix is failing us again, the green screen. Okay, that's okay. We're going to keep going if you're just tuning in. Oh, no, it failed us again. Now we got to go back to the cityscape. Okay, so all right, we're in the cityscape. This car is coming through. And what if it did get caught in another world, another dimension? You can see the buildings. They're all discombobulated. They're not put together either. They're not. They're not. So let's see what happens to the car as it continues. Oh, they messed the car up too. See, it's got things all in it. We've got part of this pole out here over the water. Let's see the wheels on that car. Okay. It goes, and then it does that. Look at the buildings. The buildings are like, they kind of messed up too. The car is almost intact. Lucky for that person. I hope they make it out of that spot. So the buildings, they're doing their thing. They are. It just doesn't look real. It does look like a video game. It's failing us again. The connection is lost. Probably from the sunburst. No, this was not the bird one. It wasn't. This was. They literally put that one thing out there in the middle of the water. How on earth did they put that post in the middle of the water? But they did. They made that building really tall, and they did that to that. Okay, they're still doing their building. They're doing it. Okay, we got another car coming through. And, yeah, let's get back to the one thing. Let's get back to where they had the truck that came through. Like someone said, it was like the Philadelphia experiment, not experience, but experiment. We may not get it. No, we won't. There was that. There it was right there. The truck. Half the truck is missing. You can see through it. So this was a live webcam, and there is something going on. And if we live in the Matrix, well, the Matrix is kind of breaking down. My goodness, they stuck, oh, that's the light pole. That's the telephone pole. They stuck the telephone pole on top of there. Yeah, it's kind of wild. I know it's different, but it's a world. It's a world within a world. It's mind-boggling. Yeah. I am going to go, and thank you for speaking about that Philadelphia experience where they made the ship disappear, and when it reappeared, people were stuck in the hole of the ship, stuck between time and space. Time traveling is what it was. The truck power, it's got the power. It does. It's got the power. You all can see it. It's got the power, but it tried to come through. It tried to come through here with all its cells and stuff, its molecular thing, but it just couldn't make it at that period of time until, well, it's like on Star Trek, because they couldn't, yeah, we didn't know. It probably didn't make it. It probably got stuck somewhere. I am going to go. Two brothers survived. So thank you for watching this, and it's good to think outside the box. It is. It's perfect. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that join button, and thank you for hitting the subscribe button and join button, and thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you, moderators, and thank you all for your comments. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Love you.